Hi everybody, my name is Emma, welcome back. So, one of the things that I first fell in love with, like my first kind of introduction into a fandom, was Harry Potter. I literally don't remember a time when Harry Potter was not a time in my life, or a part of my life. And so I just thought I'd do a bit of a Harry Potter tag so you can get to know my feelings about Harry Potter, and there might be some stories in between these questions. So let's just get started. And also I'm going to do a Fantastic Beasts section to this as well, because I love me some Fantastic Beasts. So the first half is going to be Harry Potter, and the second half is going to be Fantastic Beasts. There is no Fantastic Beasts tag that I can find anywhere. So there's a special thanks to Sarah, who I asked to send me some Fantastic Beasts questions. So, yeah. So this is the Harry Potter bit. So, my favorite Harry Potter book is the first question. So, my favorite Harry Potter book is it's probably Order of the Phoenix, because when I was younger, I think I had watched the first 4 movies. Yeah, I watched the first 4 movies without reading the books because I was a child. And I think not Order of the Phoenix, The Goblet of Fire came out when I was about 7. So that's when I kind of wanted to read more. So my mom gave me the first Harry Potter book, and so I read there. So Order of the Phoenix is the first book that I read without seeing the movie first. So I think that's more of a bias thing for me, is that that's the first book that I read, and I had no idea what was going on or what was going to happen. So it was nice to read the Order of the Phoenix. Favorite movie. My favorite movie is The Prisoner of Azkaban. Always has been, always will be. I adore it. It's just a nice little cutesy little plot line. It's just before everything gets dark, and Sirius Black is one of my babies. So, I don't know, I think it's a movie where all of my favorite Harry Potter characters are in there at once. Because I love Sirius, and I love Remus, I love the twins. I know they're only in there for a bit, but yeah. What would be my Quidditch position? I don't sports. Let's see. What would be my Quidditch position? I'd like to say I'm a chaser, but I'm awful at catching and I'm awful at throwing. I remember one time I was in my German class, so my German teacher was also the PE teacher. And for some reason I didn't have a pen with me that day, so he was like sitting here and I was like sitting there, so there would have been like that kind of a difference, and this classroom was on like a level, so this is about right. And he literally threw me a pen from here to here and I didn't catch it. And he went, "You can't catch." And I went, "No, I can't." And so then skipped to the end of class, and he said to me, "Here, throw my pen back up." So I threw him the pen. He said, "You can't throw either." And I went, "No, not really." So I don't know. Maybe I'd like to say chaser, but probably not. Maybe a seeker. I could be a seeker. I'll go out and I'll catch a flying ball. That doesn't sound right. Oh, okay. Severus Snape. Good guy who did bad, or bad guy who did good? I'm on the fence. Because when I read the book, I was a bit more naive, and it was like, oh, Snape was a good guy all along. But he didn't really start to protect Harry, in my opinion, until the last book. You know? Like, he could have just, like, even at the end of the 6th book, why couldn't he have just said, "Dumbledore asked me to do this," before going up to the thing? Like, he just had to be so, you know? And then and obviously, he didn't have to treat Harry that way. Why would he treat Harry that way? Yes, he looks a lot like James, but he's also Lily's son, and you're so in love with Lily. And then, what gives him the excuse to treat the other kids like that? Like Neville, for example. Neville has nothing to do with this. Or, like, nothing to do with Harry just by being his friend. So why is he being so cruel to Neville? Because I don't want to say he's a bad guy who did good things. He's a bad guy who cast a Patronus one day and sent Harry to the Sword of Gryffindor. That's probably the only good thing he did. Because I can't even say he died for Harry. Because Snape did that and Harry did, not Snape, Voldemort did that and Harry just happened to run in, and someone's just messaged me on Facebook. So I don't know. I think he's just a bad guy. That's really it. Favorite Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher? Well, like I said, Prisoner of Azkaban is one of my favorite movies because all of my characters are together. So it would be Remus Lupin. I adore Lupin. I don't even know why, but he's just a little bean, and I love him so much. Which Deathly Hallows would you have? Well, I think the safest to have would be the invisibility cloak. I'd love to just have the invisibility cloak and just sneak up on other people's conversations. I don't even know why. It'd just be fun. What animagus would you be? Well, I'd probably be a cat, because I love cats. So, if I could be any form of animagus, I'd be a cat. I like cats. Favorite character? Well, my favorite character would be the twins, Fred and George. I adore them. Like, yes, I know I said earlier on that Sirius and Remus are some of my favorites, but Fred and George Weasley are my favorite characters of all time. So much that particular scene in the Deathly Hallows didn't happen. In fact, Fred's death, even though you don't see it in the movie, Fred's death is the first thing ever to make me ugly cry. Even though I knew it was coming, it just made me ugly cry. And then reading it in the books, I was 9 at the time. I didn't want to think about it. So then skip to when I'm about 14 and I'm watching it in the movies. I'm like, I know it's coming. I know, yeah, nah, nope. That's not happening. No, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear it. Favorite Harry Potter related song? Well, I have to give some love to my Star Kid and say, being very, very cheesy, Going Back to Hogwarts. If you haven't heard of Star Kid, check it out. And Gotta Get Back to Hogwarts is like 10 minutes long, but it's worth it. Yeah. Check out Star Kid, a Harry Potter musical, and all the rest of them. Now I'm going to move on to the Fantastic Beasts bit. And the Fantastic Beasts questions have just been sent by Sarah. There isn't a lot of them. There's just a few of them that Sarah came up with on the spot. So thank you, Sarah. Favorite Fantastic Beasts character? Well, first it was Queenie when I watched the first movie. And then when I watched Fantastic Beasts Crimes Grindelwald, I kind of fell much more in love with Newt. Like, I loved Newt in the first movie, but I kind of just fell more in love with him in the second movie. So, yeah, no, I love Newt. Tina or Queenie? Well, you know what? Even though what she did in the second movie, it's still Queenie. Cause she's gonna come to her senses, hopefully. Please. Jacob or Newt? Newt, because he's precious and I want to keep him. That's all. Going on to keeping, which beast would you want to keep? Well, this is a perfect time to introduce you to the love of my life, the amazing, my fantastic, my adorable Niffler. This is Nobby, and I adore him, and I bought him at the start of the year, and he's one of my favorite things that I've ever bought in the world. I bought him in London in the King's Cross station, and he's fantastic, and he's soft, and he's cuddly, and I love him. So this is Nobby, this is my child. Bowtruckles or Nifflers? And the last question, would you go to Ilvermorny or Hogwarts? Well, right now it would be Hogwarts. One of the things that I would love to happen in a future movie, in a future Fantastic Beasts movie, is that you could see Ilvermorny. Because right now it has to be Hogwarts, because all we've had is just a simple mention of it. I would love to see Ilvermorny and what it looks like on the outside, on the inside, everything, what class life is like in America. That's what I want to know. That would be great. So Newt got to go back and visit Hogwarts. So in one of the future movies, can Tina and Queenie go and visit Ilvermorny? Yeah. So then I could actually answer that question with a bit more knowledge. I know there's houses, and I've done the Pottermore quiz. I actually don't remember who I got anymore. I think I'm a Wampus. I'm not 100% too sure. I just realised I never actually said what my Hogwarts house is. That's embarrassing. I'm a Hufflepuff. Right. Yeah, I'm a Hufflepuff. So that's gonna... So there's that as well. So I'd kind of like to see Ilvermorny before having an actual answer to that question. But yeah, at the moment it would be Hogwarts. So I think that's everything. I love Harry Potter. It's one of the best things in my life. And yeah, I'll probably do more Harry Potter related stuff in the future. So, as for right now, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Check out Sarah's video talking about how geeky she is and her obsessions and everything. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching me, and have a good day, or night, or whatever. Bye!